I just finished watching this movie and the entire story was narrated by Travis Scott, who played as a character named Bard. I didn't know this dude can also behave like a sane person. I mean, this man used to be a part of the Kardashians family, right? I was losing my mind thinking that Elliot Page is playing as Achilles, but I just found out that he is playing as Sinon, a proxy warrior of Antinous. The story of the movie was very non-linear, jumping from past to present to future and back, just like Oppenheimer. I was very confused until half of the movie. I was expecting some serious action from Agamemnon, but nope. Dude was busy aura-farming the entire time, and even his face was not shown once in the entire movie. Anne Hathaway has done a phenomenal job as Penelope. Compared to her Catwoman personality in the Batman series, she was very feminine and composed in this movie, which is a very accurate description of Penelope. I can't believe this dude has built an entire career out of just getting lost in places and trying to come back to home through millions of obstacles. I don't understand why Zendaya has to become Goddess Athena when we had the perfect cast for a goddess already. Charlize Theron has played as Calypso, a sea nymph and the toxic obsessive girlfriend of Odysseus. The man was stuck on a hidden island for more than 7 years hallucinating about his past, and even though the scenes looked like a paradise, it was actually Christopher Nolan's dark way of conveying that he was still kept hostage under the illusion of love by this sea nymph. The chasing scenes with the one-eyed monster Cyclops, those giant 10-feet cannibalist soldiers also known as Lastrygonians, and that witch also known as Circe that used to turn soldiers into pigs are definitely worth watching on the big screen. Dude goes on one island, gets kicked in the ass with one supernatural creature, goes on another one, gets kicked in the ass again by something else, and the loop continues. This is the controversial Helen of Troy, and I have an honest question. Was having a black woman as the Helen of Troy a practice of creative freedom, or it was basically a publicity stunt promoting cultural diversity? I mean, I'm genuinely curious and confused about this thing. What do you guys think about it? I mean, she's pretty in her own color, but we have never read the Helen of Troy to be a black woman on the pages of history. Not that I can remember. Now what's next? Are we gonna watch a black lady playing as Kratos if Christopher Nolan made a movie on Greek mythology? My god, Antinous, a literal piece of shit and a spineless coward. Christopher Nolan has done a nice job in depicting the hypocrisy and cowardice of this character perfectly. Sending Sinon as a proxy, starving Sinon's family, breaking the promise of taking care of them, partying in the palace of Odysseus, feeding on their resources, bullying untrained, unarmed people, lusting over a married woman, and then behaving like a sweating pig when Odysseus revealed himself. All of these acts work as a great evidence of how spineless he really was as a person. His death was not painful enough though. Despite the entire movie being filled with sadness, death, losses, and misfortune, it was still great to see this tired old man finally getting into exile with his dear wife to make up for the lost years of being away from family. To be honest, I really liked the movie, but it could have been way better if the casting didn't get messed up. But fine, not every movie has to be perfect.